Welcome to our Books Summary channel, Explore Books.
Today, we will get a summary of another new book.
Vesper Flights is a collection of essays by Helen MacDonald, a naturalist, and author of the best-selling book H is for Hawk. The book is a collection of reflections on various aspects of the natural world, from butterflies to swifts to hares to migratory birds. MacDonald's writing is deeply personal and philosophical, exploring the relationships between humans and the natural world and the ways in which we shape and are shaped by the environment around us. The first essay in the collection, Enter Natura, Exit Piscis, is a meditation on the relationship between humans and fish. MacDonald reflects on the ways in which humans have historically viewed fish as a limitless resource, and the devastating consequences that have resulted from overfishing and other forms of environmental degradation. She argues that we must reframe our relationship with fish and other animals, acknowledging our interconnectedness and the need for conservation and protection. In Dreams of the Sacred Earth, MacDonald writes about the significance of the natural world in human spiritual and cultural traditions. She reflects on the ways in which the natural world has been celebrated and revered in different cultures throughout history, and the importance of preserving these traditions and practices in the modern world. She also explores the concept of deep time and the ways in which the natural world connects us to the past and the future. The Robin Makes a Laughing Sound is an essay about the ways in which birds communicate with each other and with humans. MacDonald reflects on the complexity of bird song and the ways in which it reflects the birds' social and emotional lives. She also explores the significance of bird songs in human culture, from ancient mythologies to contemporary poetry and music. In Field of Ice, MacDonald writes about her experiences observing and studying polar bears in the Arctic. She reflects on the ways in which climate change is affecting the Arctic environment and the animals that live there, and the urgent need for action to protect these species and their habitats. She also reflects on the emotional impact of witnessing the effects of climate change firsthand. The Ring of Truth is an essay about the relationship between humans and animals in captivity. MacDonald reflects on her experiences visiting zoos and aquariums and the ways in which these institutions shape our perceptions of animals and their place in the natural world. She also explores the ethical considerations surrounding captive breeding and the role of zoos in conservation efforts. In Peregrine, MacDonald writes about her experiences observing and studying peregrine falcons. She reflects on the remarkable adaptability of these birds and their ability to thrive in urban environments, as well as the ways in which they have been historically viewed as both symbols of power and objects of persecution. She also explores the cultural significance of peregrine falcons in different societies throughout history. In Her Orbit, MacDonald writes about her relationship with her father and their shared love of nature. She reflects on the ways in which her father's passion for the natural world influenced her own interests and career, and the ways in which their relationship was shaped by their mutual fascination with the environment around them. In Weeds, MacDonald reflects on the role of weeds in the natural world and the ways in which humans have historically attempted to control and eradicate them. She argues that we must shift our perspective on these often maligned plants, recognizing their importance in the ecosystem and the ways in which they can serve as indicators of environmental health and change. In Hares, MacDonald writes about her experiences observing and studying hares in the British countryside. She reflects on the cultural significance of hares in different societies throughout history, as well as the ways in which these animals are threatened by habitat loss and other forms of environmental degradation. She also explores the unique characteristics and behaviors of hares, including their incredible speed and agility and their mysterious, elusive nature. In The Nightingale and the Rose, MacDonald reflects on the significance of beauty in the natural world and the ways in which it inspires us as humans. She writes about the nightingale, a bird renowned for its beautiful song and romantic associations, and reflects on the power of beauty to evoke emotion and shape our perceptions of the world around us. In The Tides, MacDonald writes about the importance of the ocean and its tides in shaping the natural world and the human experience. She reflects on the ways in which the tides have influenced human culture and mythology throughout history and the ways in which we are connected to the ocean and its inhabitants. In Vesper Flights, the title essay of the collection, MacDonald writes about the swift, a migratory bird that spends most of its life in the air. She reflects on the remarkable adaptations and behaviors of these birds, as well as the ways in which they connect us to the wider world and the rhythms of the natural environment. Throughout the essays in Vesper Flights, MacDonald combines scientific knowledge with poetic language and personal reflection to offer a unique perspective on the natural world and our place within it. She advocates for a deeper understanding of and respect for the environment, and for a recognition of the ways in which the natural world shapes our lives and identities as humans. Her writing is both informative and deeply moving, inspiring readers to think more deeply about their relationship with the natural world and the ways in which they can work to protect it.
Thank you for visiting our channel, Explore Books. We hope you found the summary informative and helpful. Please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for more updates. Happy reading!